everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell. So today I'm going to be showing you how to make these very easy, simple, beginner-friendly gloves with a little fur there around the edge. So let's go ahead and take a look at the materials that we'll need. The materials you will need for this tutorial is a 5-weight yarn. This is Universal's bulky yarn. You will also need some for real yarn. I am using the color Golden Jackal. You will need a 6mm J crochet hook, a pair of scissors, and a stitch marker. So let's go ahead and jump into this very easy beginner-friendly tutorial. We are going to work in one long row and then we will attach this. So we are going to begin by starting with a slip knot and chaining 20 chains. So go ahead, chain 20, and I will meet you back here. Okay, so here I have done my 20 chains. Now we are going to do an additional 3 chains, so 1, 2, and 3. Now in the 4th chain from the hook, we are going to work a double crochet. So 1, 2, 3, and into the 4th, we are going to work a double crochet. So something I do want to point out is this is going to count as a stitch. So we are just going to, oops, I got a dog hair on there. So now we are just going to continue to double crochet all the way down the row, and I will meet you back here for round 2. Okay, so here I am at the end of my row. I'm going to chain up 3 chains and turn my work. Now not directly into this stitch, but the one next to it, we are going to work a double crochet. So we are going to continue to work that all the way to the end. Again, this is a very simple pattern. We are going to do a total of 11 rows of double crochet, skipping the first stitch, and when we get to the end, we are going to work our last stitch into this chain 3. So go ahead and do that, work a total of 11 rows of double crochet, and I will meet you back here and we will continue the project. Okay, so here I have gone ahead and done my 11 rows. Now we are simply going to fold it in half and we are going to slip stitch our way down 5 stitches and then we are going to tie off. So to do this, we are going to go into the front stitch on this side and go through the back here and simply slip just like that. And continue to do that for a total of 5 stitches. So go ahead and do that for a total of 5 stitches and I will meet you back here. Okay, so now that I have slipped stitched across 5 stitches, I'm going to chain up 1. I'm going to go ahead and grab my scissors and I'm going to cut off, pull up a loop, and make a knot. Now I'm going to turn my work and starting from the opposite end, we are going to work our way down a total of 9 stitches, doing the same thing, just slip stitching across. So I'm going to go ahead and make a slip knot. I'm going to put that onto my hook, just like so. I'm going to go into the first stitch here and the first stitch here, and I'm simply going to attach my yarn just like that. So just as we did before, we are going to slip stitch our way down. Do this for a total of 9 stitches, leaving 6 stitches for the center hole for our thumb. Go ahead and do that and I will meet you back here. Okay, so as you see, we have a little spot left for our thumb. So do not detach yet. We are just going to work our way all the way across the thumb, doing a single crochet all the way around. So this is just going to build up a little bit of height. So just go ahead and continue to work one single crochet all the way back here, and then we'll go ahead and tie off. Okay guys, so I'm sorry, we are not going to tie off, we are actually going to change our yarn color. So at the last stitch before we finish, we are going to leave our 2 loops on the hook. We're going to go ahead and cut our yarn and grab our second color, which will be the fur. So go ahead and grab that, and we are going to finish the stitch that is on our loop with our new yarn. And then go ahead, tie these 2 together just to make sure that it is secured, just like that. And if you want to just tuck those into the hole, that way it doesn't get in your way while we work our way around. So now what we want to do is just work a single crochet into the first single crochet that we did, and we are just going to do 1 single crochet all the way around. We're not going to do more than 1 row, so you don't have to worry about working back into this yarn or where your stitches are. So just find the single crochets that we had made in the last row and continue to do that all the way around, and I will meet you at the end. Okay, so I have gone ahead and completed the thumb. Now you just want to find any spot that you can get your hook into and slip stitch, chain up 1 to secure your work, and go ahead and cut this off and pull through. I also, again, just like to make another knot, and just go ahead, find any spot that you can place your hook and just kind of sew that through. It's nice to just kind of get this part out of the way. I just go back and forth a couple of times, just like that. Go ahead and cut this off. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and sew in all my ends. I'll meet you back here and we will finish off the edging. Okay, so now that we have done our seam and our thumb, what we want to do is actually fold these inside out. That way we don't see that seam. Go ahead and do that. Grab up your 4 reel yarn and go ahead and make a slip knot. And it doesn't matter which end you want to start at, but I just go ahead and attach this. Drop a loop, chain up 1, and then I simply just do 1 single crochet all the way around. And what I was actually doing is just working into the center loop, so not in the chain 3 spaces, but just in that loop that's there kind of between the rows. You see that, like right here, and then go into that stitch. So just simply work a single crochet around the top row in the bottom, and I will meet you guys back here. Okay guys, and once you have your ends all sewn in, this is what they look like. I hope you guys enjoyed today's tutorial. Make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and leave me a comment with some feedback on what you guys think. Have a great day.